if I traded it all.
So welcome back, everyone. We're live on Facebook, so I want to say hi to everybody out there. I can't wait to bring on my next guest. This is going to be really, really fun. I have with me Wendy Weber, and she's the owner of Wendy Weber Music and Energetic Healing. I want to say it correctly. Welcome to the show. You got to tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Well, I'm originally from Chicago. I've been here for 40 years. In fact, the first song in my CD is 35 years in Arizona, but when I sing it live, I can use whatever year I want.
That's cool.
I write songs customized for anything. I've been doing it for a long time. I've been doing parodies for years, and I have the gift of being able to take the information you give me. I do have questionnaires. I make it rhyme and put it to music or parody. I'm really good at melody. I'm good at harmony. I have a professional producer, so whatever we do is very professionally done. I like to have fun. I do shtick, so I can do anything from a really a love song or something really dark that I did for a keynote concert, which is speaking and singing, and nobody sleeps through that. And I also do something called energy healing. And everything is energy. It's one of the songs on my CD. It's from a class. Again, I took the information, I made it rhyme, and I put it to music. So we can do a little exercise, everybody, to see what energy is.
Okay, sounds good.
So we can do that. We have time right now?
Yes.
All right, so take your left hand, everybody, and say something negative into it. So say,
I hate myself.
Okay, yeah.
That's the worst thing you can say.
All right, so so into your hand, say, I hate myself.
I hate myself.
And hold it out.
I laugh when I say I don't hate myself.
Hold it out and see how it feels. Anybody have any? Does it
feels heavy?
Feels heavy. That's one of the things that people say. It feels heavy. Anything else, gentlemen?
It feels like warm.
It can. Everybody has a different sensation. Now take your right hand and say, I love myself into it. I love myself.
I love myself.
What's the difference?
It feels light. It feels good. It feels wonderful.
Yeah, so that's energy. And energy responds to thoughts of people around us, and we can be hit by somebody else's energy. We call it a chord. And if we don't know what to do about it, such as cut it, then it makes us feel icky all the time and gets in our field and eventually makes us sick, and it increases anxiety and stress and everything else.
It causes divorce?
It can if you don't know how to fix it and then get rid of what's one of the things I can do is get rid of the shame, blame, anger, guilt, and my goal isn't to prevent divorce necessarily, but to help people go through divorce more easily. Mm-hmm. So that affects everybody, the kids, the pets, you, and the money, how long you're going to be contentious. You want to spend all that money on the attorneys? I mean, really. Mm-hmm. I've been through divorce. I know what it is.
So have I. So we all do. A lot of people do. Let's talk about this, because I know you brought a little something here. First of all was the CD that I know that we're going to be doing as a giveaway. And that's okay with you? And I know we're going to play a little tiny bit of it really quickly right now. And the CD is called Journeys, and everyone's getting entered in to win one CD. Let's hear it.
This is one of the most popular songs.
Pink and purple and red in my Arizona sky. Pink and purple and red is the sunset in my sky. As the east is overtaken by the blue-black night, color in the west does linger, fading in my sight. Velvet cloak of darkness steals over from behind, gently bringing, squeezing out the color and the light.
That's beautiful. Now, you said that's the number one. What's the name of that?
That is My Arizona Sunset. The pianist was Mary Ellen Luce. That was the very first song I recorded professionally, and that's why those are the colors on my card.
I think it's wonderful. Now, we've got everyone that's going to get entered into win that, and I'm going to let everyone call throughout the rest of the show for it. Maybe it's you, maybe it's someone that you know would like something like this. Our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll-free it's 1-866-536-1100. Her website is Wendy Weber, and it's Weber music.com. You got to check her out. What does music mean to you?
Music is almost everything. I've been singing since I was about 3. I started to fool around with the piano shortly after that and took lessons at 7. Actually, my very first recital was at the Goodman Theater in Chicago, and I played Buzzing Bee. That's a long time ago. But I have music in my head all the time, whether it's something, a cover from something else, or from musicals. My favorite are classical and musicals. The old-time standards, those are my favorites, folk, the old rock and roll. But I have original music going through my head all the time. And I have some that come in and I'll hear for a while, and they come back. The song isn't ready for it yet. When a song is ready for that tune, it'll be there. So music is just about everything. It got me through divorce. It got me through really bad times. It keeps me from jumping off the proverbial cliff.
Well, what do they say? That music will soothe the savage beast. Isn't it true?
It can, but what if you do music that incites?
Well, there you go. That's true. I was just thinking about that.
So you have to be careful. What is it that you do with music? I want to either make people happy, or I do have a song that I did with a recent keynote I did about introducing bullying to a PTO, and about my son. It's the darkest thing I've ever done. About my son when he tried to commit suicide from bullying. It's almost 20 years ago now. He did survive. But it was very... I came in, I didn't pick up my instrument, they didn't know I was going to do it, and it was just a cappella, and boy, did that bring everybody down into the pit of the story. And I can do that too, and it's incredible what I can do. It's incredible to me, and I have so much fun doing it.
That's neat.
Memorials would be great. Wouldn't you like that for a loved one? Pets. I do my pets all the time. I do Facebook Lives. People love it when the sun conure is running in and out of my shirt.
So they can do it whether they had the pets alive or passed.
Absolutely. And we could do something, take your pictures and make a video and put the song under it. We can do a plaque with the words over your pet's picture, and there's some other ideas. Met somebody who has unique ideas about that, too.
Now, your website is Wendy Weber, Weber music.com, and she works with people worldwide. This is for you guys out there, whether it could be someone that you love that you want to do something special for. It could be your pet. It could be anything that you want.
Anniversary.
Anything that you want. Again, we've got everybody entered in to win a CD of hers, and it's called Journeys. So our number here is 602, I'll get it out. Sorry, 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. We have a couple minutes, so you brought your instrument.
Yep.
So I want you to be able to play about a minute of it.
All right, so I did a song this last weekend I can't pick that up. So let's do something that I got a new computer. Anybody here don't like techie talk? They're talking geek speak to me. So I wrote this, and I don't even need the instrument because I'm just writing it now. Well, I could. Don't speak geek to me, it's just like Greek to me. Don't talk tech to me, it makes a wreck of me. It's a language I don't understand, from some foreign geeky land. I don't find tech language much better, it's like confusion begetter. And then I'm working on the next part, but don't get me started on acronyms. They're not the same as synonyms. I asked a kid, what's LOL? She laughed out loud and nearly fell. What was so funny? I could not tell. Must have thought I was just a dumbbell. So we're
going to go to a break. Everyone is getting entered in to win one of her CDs. It's called Journeys. Our number here, 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Sorry.
If I traded it all.
So welcome back, everyone. And you know what? I'm losing my voice here again today, but her website is Wendy Weber, Weber music.com. She works with people worldwide. And you do personalized music
Yes.
for anyone, any occasion. Could be somebody getting married. It could be you had an anniversary. Maybe you have a pet that you want to have a song for. What else?
Business.
A computer?
themes.
You just did one for a computer that was making you upset?
Well, that's about my reaction to the talk. But I have done products. I have done themes. If you're having a convention or something, I've done themes. A song about the theme. I did stuff for my job. I did stuff for my network marketing company, and I was known for that.
And so a little bit again of her journey, the CD. We'd like to hear a little bit of that if we can. Again, for anyone that's just tuning in, can we hear that again one more time? Here we go. This is the number one song from the CD Journeys.
The one that people like the most, or more people like the most.
Pink and purple and red in my Arizona sky. Pink and purple and red is the sunset in my sky. As the east is overtaken by the blue-black night, color in the west does linger, fading in my sight. Velvet cloak of darkness steals over from behind.
So this song that you have here that you've written, are this of the CD, are all of the songs like that? Feel good, make you feel wonderful, and
A lot of them are. My signature song, Hallelujah, State of Mind, certainly does, but a lot of them are message songs. I Choose to Choose, that's done in Latin style. The very first song, 35 Years in Arizona, I actually yodeled in that, and it's just a story, a part of the story.
So we have our lines open here for everyone to get entered in to win the CD Journeys. And our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Maybe you want one for yourself or for someone else. But also, I think the idea of you writing music for people, there's different reasons. Even you said that somebody might have, let's say, a product that they are trying to get out, that you can also help them with that, which would be fun to have on their websites. Now everybody if you think it was important to have a video of yourself in your business, now it's really important to have a song to go along with what you do. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I'm talking to somebody from Event Ensemble who does cakes, and she has different genres. And I has said, give me an example. So she has a rusted one, which we could do a little Western ditty. An elegant one, we could do a waltz type thing, and I don't know what else she has, but I wouldn't take all of her cakes, just 3 of them, and have that under a slideshow or just on the website. And you could send it as an MP3 as a gift for somebody who is reaching out to you, maybe with a pricing estimate, something like that, in addition to being on your website. So not everybody's going to listen to everything on your website, but this is something different. Nobody has this. Nobody has this.
Right, this is really different. So how does the music and the energy healing work together?
They work together in that when I present about it, I do have songs. I do sing. But I don't, when I'm doing the energy work itself, I don't do music. Well, I could have some background bowls or something. Usually I just am quiet, and I can do it from here to anywhere else in the world, as long as we're at the same time. But I'm doing things with my hand and my voice and my intention, and it always works, always makes people feel better. With more intense difficulties, PTSD, for example, and a lot of people have PTSD for various reasons, we have some more detailed work involved. In fact, there's a tattoo with vegetables wearing off that I was from an event I was at, a training I was at, about this called Paramitas, which is very detailed and really gets into the nitty-gritty if you have to get the stuff out of your head. But mostly we do cleansing of the negative energy. And if you never do that, and I will be having class later on to teach people how to do the basic stuff, but if you never do that, it's like never taking a shower, because everything gets stuck in your field and eventually gets into your body. Cancer is one of those. They've proven it with physics, but don't ever ask me to explain physics. Not my thing.
And I'm back to the music side of everything that you do, which is what your love is, obviously.
Yes.
I think both of them are.
Yes.
But for what is some of the most fun things that you've done for people that have asked you to write a song for them?
Well, I did the Gesher Disability Resources. It's a Jewish group for helping people with disabilities, Jewish people with disabilities. It used to be the Council for Jews with Special Needs. Asked me to write a tribute to 3 of the doctors who volunteered for 30-something years on their board of advisory. And they had a theme. They called them Desperados, so they had wanted posters on them. So I took that. I did a little research on them, and I did a parody to Ghost Riders in the Sky. And another band sang it. I did the choral stuff, which is fine. I don't have to be the star. That doesn't bother me. I don't mind being backup singer, which is really fun for me. Mm-hmm. But I knew one of the doctors, and it just made him feel so great to have his name and a little bit about him in this tribute.
Well, you know what I also know too, and especially, do you use the person's name in the song if they want?
I did. I did.
And I also know that especially if you have children out there, they absolutely love. Everybody likes to hear their name.
Yes.
I know that's really important. Yes. So having a song about you is awesome. My father actually wrote my mother a song. And so when he met her,
that's great. That is really special.
It is. Well, my dad's name is Neil Diamond. He's not the real Neil Diamond, but that's his name. That's my maiden name. People don't know that, but it's true. But he happens to have had that background, and he wrote her a song. But people love it. So when people want you to write a song for them, what's the process? How does it work?
Well, the first thing to do is contact me, and we have a conversation. What is it that they want? If they want to go ahead and do what I do, then I have contracts to send out because this is real professional stuff. But I also have a questionnaire, and then we'll do we'll take the questionnaire filled out, and most people will pay me up front because I have expenses with the producing and everything, and they get 3 chances to make adjustments for what I do. Most people don't care. Mm-hmm. And we'll do a Zoom call or a Skype call, usually so we can see each other, and I'll give an example of what I have and see if they have any suggestions. After that, and we cut them off because you can't keep on doing it. And then I get it. Go to my producer, Robert Lang of Big Bug Sound in South Phoenix. He's amazing, and we get top session players. If you look at the people on my CD, top local session players, and very, very well done. I spared no expense really. And then you get the final product. Do you want to have it on a CD? Do you want to have it just MP3? We can put it on a video of pictures. I can go and sing it if I'm available. A lot of people like that. But if you want a man to sing it, okay, we can find somebody to do that. And if I can't be there, then we can have the video. We can have a very professional MP3. It'll sound really great.
What do they mostly buy it for? Would you say that, like, for instance, when somebody's getting married, is that like the number one call that you get? We're getting married and we want a song written for us, or an anniversary or something. What is the first? What's the number one call that you get for that?
I get it for all different things, but I am doing a person I'm partnering with in event ensemble. The Mitzvah Fairy is getting married in the fall. She wants me to write a song for her fiance, and she wants it to be funny. Well, I'm her gal.
I think that's really neat.
Yeah.
You know, it's a different business.
Yes.
And how long have you been doing it?
I haven't been doing it as a business for only about 5 years. It's a different business model. I'm not going for a label. I'm not going for a Grammy. I don't care. Would that be nice to happen? Sure, but I don't have that as if I don't get that, I'm going to die. Doesn't mean that. But the business model, I heard about 5 years ago there was an inspiration show on Natalie Ledwell's Mind. She did Mind movies, still does. And she did these inspiration shows, and I listened to this one because I was doing a program, and I thought, that's what I'm supposed to do. I was still working. And everybody loves my stuff. But why not make money at it? It's time to make money at it.
That's really neat. What do you want to leave them with? Do you want to sing a little song, a little tiny bit? We only have a minute.
Right.
So we have less than a minute. Go ahead.
Okay. Let's see. This is from Because of You We Can. Thanking the vets. We all need to acknowledge that freedom isn't free. With vigilance and sacrifice from sea to shining sea, our service folk past and present keep our options open. And I'd like to say that for you we pray, and furthermore is hoping that our attitude shows our gratitude and comes from everyone you see. And this was done in bluegrass style on the CD.
This is Wendy Weber. The website is Wendy Weber, WEBERmusic.com. We've got our lines open here, and everyone's getting entered in to win her CD. This is Journeys. A number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. It's pretty cool, guys.